And check. Okay. Welcome. Just a couple of stuff here. There we go. All right. Welcome to today's stream. Today we're flying in Vietnam. We are continuing with our exotic places. Yesterday we flew in Guatemala. Yeah, I wanted to fly in Asia for some reason. We do have control actually, for now. As always, we'll see if it's gonna stay online until we depart. But yeah, for the moment we do have control. This is the flight we're gonna do. It's from Da Nang to Hanoi, Noi Bai, something like that. Yeah, interesting airline, Vietnam. Yeah, I'm gonna show you during cruise, but basically, it's not like, I mean, you know, many airlines are just like all centered in a single airport or two. For example, Air France with Paris, Charles de Gaulle, Paris Orly, Iberia with Madrid, British Airways. And on the contrary, I saw that yeah, Vietnam Airline is doing many flights from different airports. For example, this should be the capital. I know nothing about Vietnam, I'm sorry, but yeah, I saw that this one is kind of a hub, this one as well, and also where we are going. And from here, Vietnam does a flight to Hong Kong. Actually, it's not really Vietnam Airline, it's this one called Pacific Airlines, something like that. I have to check later, but it's controlled by Vietnam Airline. Anyway, so today we're using the 777-200ER. Vietnam Airline is one of those using this model here. Very interesting plane. I mean, they are not using it anymore. We do have this livery by default in the PMDG version of the plane. And yeah, they are not using it anymore. And this plane have a very interesting history. I'm gonna show you again. I mean, I'm gonna show you as well during cruise. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I mean the 777 is pretty rapid to set up. Okay, okay, flight plan filed 132350. 132350. 132350 is the frequency of our controller. Wow, I don't like this stuff here at all. Wait a sec. Usually the 777 doesn't have this, right? I can't remember now, but because this is an old. Oops, I pressed G. This is an old version of the plane, of course. One of the very first, probably. Okay, now it's super low for you. Yeah, but the controller is super high. So yeah, I'm gonna fix it later. So let me restore it. No, it's super high for you as well. Very interesting. Okay. Anyway, let's go here. And let's do the weight and balance before. I'm kind of shocked for a second. Well, I mean, we'll see if we're able to talk with the controller. I guess, of course. I mean, it's just center. So, I mean, it should be really, really good in English. Weight and balance. Import from SimBrief. Let's see what we got here today, if it does match our flight operational. So we should have zero fuel weight 158.8, which is matching. Yeah. Okay, we do have the zero fuel weight. I don't remember where is the fuel. Is of course there as well. It's right here. That's obvious. We have 12.8 tons, which is correct. What's this? I mean, it's cool that PMDG does give a lot of different setup of the same plane, so every time is not really new, but yeah, can be a bit different. Okay, so we do have. Well, I mean, we did load the plane, and let's go. Okay, position, GPS position, set, route, request. Yeah, is this one here? Select route. Okay, we have to wait, of course. Okay, yeah, it does speak English. All right, load. Let's wait the flight plan to be loaded. So call sign is Vietnam Airline. Vietnam Airline, why it's super long to say. Vietnam Airline 6070. Activate, execute. Okay. Then we have to go into VNAV. Next page, next page, next page, next page. Wait a sec, is descent forecast. Load. We're gonna load the wind data and then legs, route data, wind data load as well. Okay. Execute. Nice. Then we have to go init ref. We reject the perf init actually because it's wrong. So let's set up the correct one. Cruise cost index 18. Cruise altitude 370. Yeah, I know that. I already set it up. Reserves is 4.5. Zero fuel weight, we can just copy and paste this one, which is correct. All right, everything is set. We need to, of course, check up the procedure. We need to ask clearance. We're gonna brief ourselves before, since I am at least in a very, very unfamiliar area. I never flew in Vietnam. Let me see Volanta if didn't. I mean, he couldn't find the plane, of course. Wow, it's not even what? That's very interesting. Let me try something. Wow, it's not even finding the plane, which is strange. I mean, of course, he couldn't find. Yeah, the. Are you seeing it? Yeah. He couldn't find the. Let me reopen it, by the way. He couldn't find the photo, probably because it's an old livery. But yeah, not finding the plane. I mean, that shouldn't be like that. Look at this, super strange. Wow. Yeah, I don't have the plane, of course. That's the first time that happened to me. Are we online at least? Yeah. Create new. Yeah, I have to manually create it. Okay, registration. Wow, why is not? This is very strange. Okay, the registration of the plane is Victor. Oh, I didn't set it here. My bad. So it's Victor November Alpha 141. Victor November Alpha 141. And the ICAO code, we're gonna set just these three things. Of course, Boeing 772. And it's Vietnam. Vietnam airline. Yeah. That's okay. Spoiler. Big spoiler here, or what I want to show you after. But yeah, this is what happened to this plane. Okay, let's go back here. Ah, yeah, we should check the procedure, of course. Let me. Okay. So So we have the VDEM to Golf departure. We don't have a chart loaded for some reason. Our first waypoint of the flight plan is VDEM, of course. Runway is 35 right, 35 right. Oh, we're taking off to the north. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Okay, 35 right, nav. So, yeah, I don't think we have many options. Will be a VDEM. I guess there is only the VDEM to Golf, right? Wait a sec. Is this plane doing clearance or not? Ah, wow, it's disconnecting, I guess. Look at this. Our airport do not accept A380 and Anatov 225. Why not? I mean, if I want to fly it, who cares? CPDLC? No, not today, mates. Squawk mode Charlie on Towel taxiway. I think it's disconnecting, by the way, because all 80s disappear. Ah, you're not seeing. Yeah, I think it's disconnecting. Because he said that to a traffic below 10,000 feet, I guess, radar service terminated, and which I guess is this. Okay, he's still talking for some reason. But yeah, look at this. We do not accept, airport do not accept A380 and out of 225. I mean, it's VATSIM. Who cares about what you fly? I mean, if I want to fly at Anatov to Scardo, is my problem. Just do the ATC, come on. I mean, it's cool to simulate, but yeah, when it became too mad. I mean, I'm gonna try to ask clearance. I don't think we're gonna get any clearance, but I mean, we don't have 80s information on top of that. Because there was 80s before. So now we don't have it anymore. Let me see. This takeoff. No. Yeah, takeoff page here. I don't know what to do, honestly. Ground. No, we can't. Okay, let's try. Alright, so we don't have 80s. We are Vietnam Airline. That was completely unreadable. So it's Sweden departure.
Delta 1 Roger, continuity in 4,000 feet. Reporting Charlie Sierra 613.
Sweden to Golf. Let's see, we have an extra climb. This is gonna be interesting. Radar hello, Vietnam Airlines 6070. Request clearance to destination, please.
Vietnam 6070, hello, for destination Hanoi, level 370, not available, 360, correction 350, 390.
We can accept 390, Vietnam 6070.
Vietnam 6070, thank you, clear Hanoi, VDEN to Golf departure, VDEN Quebec 2, flight plan route, departure runway 35 right, climb 8,000 feet. Squawk 5655.
Okay, clear to destination, VDEN to Golf, runway 35 right, initial climb 8000, squawk 5655, Vietnam Airlines 6070.
Vietnam 6070, report correct, advise ready for push.
We call. Okay. Yeah, as we planned. So yeah, we do have to change altitude, cruise altitude, which is completely fine for us. We can accept until I guess yeah, we can accept. It's actually recommended 390 with the current weight and balance. Okay, so 35 right. Idem to golf. Execute. Initial climb 8000 and squawk is. Let me start the APU in the meantime. Okay, squawk is 56.
Go station, all station, no, keep control closing about 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes to cross. I don't think we're gonna have any pushback clearance then. Okay, let's try to be fast, but yeah. So QNH here is 1012. Yeah, 5 minutes already. I mean, it's online from. It's 39 minutes online. Okay, never mind. 1012 on the QNH. Yeah, that's fine. So initial climb 8000. We do have to calculate performance, of course. Performance tool. Runway 35 right. Yeah. 35 right set. Import from aircraft. Optimum. This is fine. All right. Calculate. Okay, so it's gonna be flaps 5, takeoff 2, 42 of the rate, 121, 127, 123. Okay. All right, so, oops, index, performance, thrust limit. So takeoff 2, D rate 42, right? Yeah. D rate 42. 42 set. And climb 2 is completely fine. Flaps 5. This is matching.
Charlie 0, 613. Roger, you are clear for the RNC Zulu runway 29 report final.
CG 4.5. Okay. I'm not using checklist in the 777, which is very interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna try without checklist today. We have this one, of course. So flight door. We have to close everything. APU is running. Yeah, let's disengage this. So we can remove external power. APU bleed should be automatic. Yeah. All right. This should be on. Nav lights is on. Transponder is still off for the moment. And we can remove everything from outside. Release all. Let's go here. Release. Release this. Oh wait, I guess I did call it all. Release all. And remove chokes. There we are. Our 777 getting ready to push. Should be another traffic here, or I guess you already disconnect. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why I have this door open. Shouldn't be open, of course. But I guess I can manually. Yeah, I can manually close it. No idea why it's open. Okay. Door closed. Alright, so we close the door. Passenger side on. And on. Check. This is fine. Heading we didn't set. But 350. Wow, what an offset. True heading is 353. Why we have this offset here? It's immediate turn, I guess. Yeah. Immediate turn after departure, heading 360. Anyway, trim is not set. In order to do that, we need to activate our hydraulic. Let's go. And now we can set the trim, which is 4.5. Sorry, 1 and 2. Okay, set. 4.5 on the trim. Set. Taxi briefing. I mean, takeoff briefing is pretty basic. Yeah, I mean, inside airnav procedure. Oh, well, we have this constraint below. We have a couple of below altitude constraints actually, so we're gonna engage vertical speed probably after takeoff. Yeah, taxi briefing runway 35 right, so we're gonna push back. Let me do it with this because it's way better. We're gonna push back on Delta or Echo, probably Echo, and then Echo until holding point Echo 1, I guess, or Echo. Runway 35 right. Alright. This is done. This is fine, legs here. Okay, beacon lights on. Is the controller still online? Yes, it is. Okay, beacon on. Beacon on, transponder on. Traffic. And traffic. Okay. Radar Vietnam 6070, request push and start.
Vietnam 6070, stand 25, push and start approach facing south.
Push and start approach facing south, Vietnam 6070. Vietnam Airlines. I guess they just call it Vietnam. So pushback facing south, but yeah, where? Let me see if I can find very fast or chart.
System 1 confirm final.
I'm gonna push back on Echo. I mean, I don't care. Or not.
Victor
maybe
Sierra
not.
1 Hồ Chí Minh.
These are not stand, right? Oh yeah. No, they're not. No, wait, have to. He's gonna disconnect probably. Or we can push back on Echo. I don't know. I'm gonna push back here. I don't care. Okay.
With someone? Yes, confirm position, please. Sorry. With someone report final runway 29.
Okay.
Confirm final. Confirm final.
Windows it.
With someone.
Fuel pump.
Runway 29, you're clear to land. Wind is light and very.
Alright. Let's start engine.
29 with someone.
Want volume up. Starting number 2. Let's go here. To hear the sound of the General Electric of the 777. Yeah, we have to take a screenshot of this plane because we have the wrong livery. I'm gonna try to remember. Wow. Cool sound. Not incredible, but yeah, definitely cool. Okay, starting number 1.
Vietnam 6070, I'm closing now. Continue on advisory 1228, bye bye.
Oh yeah, continue 1228, Vietnam Airlines 6070, thank you. Okay. Unicom. So we're gonna have to remember to switch to flight level change after departure because we have the constraint. Oh, we can go direct to, I mean, we'll see now. Let's go. Ooh. Sexy sound. All right. Okay. after start, this is done, auto brake RTO, flight control, full left, full right. Super cool to do it. Full left, full right. Look at this. Flaps 5. Flaps 5, which is just yeah. What is this purple stuff? Wow, it's actually accurate. Let's go, flaps 5. Let's see the flaps dropping. There we go. Yeah, I can record kind of some time from the input to the actual flaps deployment. Flaps 5 set. Alright. Okay. Ground equipment is fine. Flaps is set. Auto brake RTO, passenger side APU running, APU off. And doors are all. Doors auto. Okay, doors auto set. Alright. So, we're gonna turn right here and enter echo immediately. Taxi lights on. We are in Unicom. Everything looks fine. Let's go. Parking brake release. We are super light, of course, for a 777. So we're gonna climb very fast. Terrain. Look at those ears we have close to us. Look at the monster. Oh, there is a plane there. Alright. It's a big plane, apparently. Yeah, it's like it's a 777, but yeah, of course we don't have model matching, so we'll see. Ah, lovely livery. I get that the current livery, it's very similar actually to this one. I really like this livery here. Look at this. Okay, let's taxi. A little bit faster than this, otherwise it's gonna take forever. As always in the 777, the terrain brightness there is really weak. I never remembered how to improve it, but whatever. Yeah, I remind you, we are in Vietnam. We are going to the north. This is gonna be the flight we're gonna do today. Pretty interesting. We're gonna talk a little bit about Vietnam airline. Routing on cruise, and I want to show you a little bit the history of this plane here. Oh my god, look at this wingspan. What is the name of this airport? Da Nang. Da Nang. It's another 777-200ER, which is going, I don't know, because Victor Whiskey Mike Kilo, I have no idea. Whiskey Mike Kilo, okay, yeah, should be Indonesia. Whiskey Mike. This is no, this is Malaysia. Whiskey Mike Kilo is Kuala Lumpur. Okay, cool. Cabin ready, check. So, let's do a quick briefing. So we're gonna increase power, engine stable, brake release, toga, V1 rotate, autopilot. Oh, nav is, oh wow, the flight director is off. Yeah, nav very interesting. nav set, and then we're gonna select vertical speed. We're gonna increase speed at least 250 knots, we can go directly there. So 250 knots will be. We're gonna stop at 8,000 feet in case we can't brief before. But yeah, what we will do is, well, I don't have the what? This stuff happening today are really strange. What the fuck? Okay. Nice. So I want to go direct VDM, long story short. Why is not... I mean, I can't see in Volanta some problem recently on identifying planes. But whatever. I mean, the registration is correct because it's finding the real plane. So it's definitely working properly. But here we are, ready to take off. We're gonna take the next one to the right. Right, turn off lights, strobe lights on. Okay. Da Nang traffic, Vietnam Airlines 6070, lining up, taking off, 35 left. That's correction, 35 right. Landing lights. Here we are. Okay, ready for the roar of the 777. Quite noisy plane. Also, we don't have much derate today. Let's go. Okay, engine looks stable. Brake release. Toga. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rotate. Pause, easy rate, gear up. Wow, look at the bay in front of us. Very cool. Look at that. Yeah, we're climbing like monsters. What a noise. Okay. Climb. Climb power set. Let's turn the plane. Right. Vertical speed 2000 feet per minute. 250 knots. Speed check. Oops. Speed check flaps 1. What a sound. Okay, let me lower it. And speed check flaps up. What a powerful plane. Pure power, this plane is insane. I mean, those engines actually are... This is the... Yeah, should be the most powerful engine in... At least in commercial aviation. Wow, what a place, by the way. I didn't expect that at all. I mean, Sky Vector looks like... I mean, yeah, I should have zoomed. There's definitely some hills around here. What a place, look at this. Okay, let me see here. So we can go direct to VDM immediately. Okay, VNAV. Let's climb like a rocket. Wow, look at this turn. See the engine view. Oh my god. Really cool bay here. Look at this sea location. That should be definitely cool. Don't know, of course, it's a sim, but looks cool for sure. Wow. Wait. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, that wasn't the best for our passenger. Okay, we have to remember that we have to climb flight level 3990. I'm wondering why the 370 wasn't available. I mean, out flight level was correct, but yeah, they didn't accept 350. Just 370, just 350 or 390. Look at this place. Wow, it's really cool. I didn't expect this at all. I checked the location, but yeah, really far from in Sky Vector, and I just okay, it's a plateau area. It's not a plateau area at all. Look at this place. It's very cool. Okay, 10,000 feet, I guess. Yeah, pressure standard. Let's turn this off. Okay. Look, this side is just... Okay, it's already full. Oh, what's that? No, it's just clouds. But yeah, incredible location. Look at this place. Wow. Incredible location. I didn't expect this at all. I remind you, we are flying in Vietnam. We are going to the north. We're gonna stay in the country, right? Yeah. We are going to Noi Bai, and we are here currently. So we're gonna have a segment of... I mean, we're gonna stay close to the coastline all the time. We're gonna have a segment of... flying over the sea. But yeah, always close to the coastline. Wow, that was amazing. So I guess after then we can go direct to Bison. Yeah. It's not a long flight, especially for the 777, especially with that light 777. We're gonna gain so much speed pretty soon. Be enough here. Yeah, we're gonna cruise 0.79 or nothing too crazy. Cost index is pretty low. But let's continue climb for now. What was that? I heard a super weird sound. Okay. Wow. Lovely. Look at this big plane. Let's go in the first class here. Of course, this is all default. I mean, there is no custom. First class or business class for the 777 by PMDG. The cabin is identical. They change screen, image, stuff like that, but other than that, nothing really. Okay. Yeah, I was hearing strange sounds, so I give a check. Okay, then we have descent. Look at the climb rate, 3,400 feet per minute. Let's get out of here as soon as possible. Okay, let's go 3990 directly. Going up. Alright, so we need to take a picture of the plane. Yeah. Alright. Alright, this should work. A little less, yeah. Okay. Oops. Alright. So we do have a peak. Let me set it. No. What? No. I'm not understanding this volant stuff now. I guess I have to go from here. Yeah, because it's not letting me to upload a pic of the plane. Yeah, it's this, right? I don't have any other. Yeah, okay. So it's this one here, which I lost. Okay, see. Okay, let me try to see if work from here. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. So you can upload one image basically. That's what was saying. But yeah, it would make any sense to remove this option, especially since it's not finding the proper image here. Okay, we do have it properly now, and yeah, let's go on the plane. Couple of, 1 minute, and then I want to show you a little bit the history of this plane here, because it's interesting, especially since I'm Italian. Look at this livery, lovely livery. And then we're gonna see a little bit the operation of Vietnam Airlines around the world. Okay. Look at those places. So, history of the plane. So it's Alpha, sorry, it's Victor November. Gonna show you from here. There we go. So the plane was, at the end of life, unfortunately, is not flying anymore. 22.2 years of flying. Delivered in April 2003 to Vietnam Airlines, indeed. And here we have it. This site is incredibly cool. We do have was operated by, because here is PIA. Yeah, there is PIA, but leasing from Hidden. Okay. So it was operated by PIA for a moment. Very interesting. But yeah, we have some image. Let's open this, for example. I guess we do have the 2005. Look at this website. It's incredible. I have this kind of image here. Wow, this is pretty cool. 2010. Yeah, 2011. Wow, we do have also the camera information. Let's see the last one. Okay, it's right here. So yeah, until 2000 and apparently 16. I'm not sure what this PIA stuff is about. Also because it's cancelled. But yeah, from 2016 was delivered to Alitalia. Yeah, was operated by Alitalia. Here, I guess this is the image we had in Volante. I'm not sure, but it looks similar. Probably it is. Ah, wow. Victor November Alpha 141 was still flying. Look at this. Was still flying with the registration of Vietnam. And then they changed it. Ah, that's why it's setting this one as a... Wow, this is super interesting. Look at this. The plane in Alitalia livery flying with Vietnam registration. But I guess here... Ah, you know what? Look at this Vietnam. If I'm not wrong, here was still flying... Was repainted, but was still flying for Vietnam Airlines with a new painting, probably. And then Echo India Foxtrot November India. Yeah, because as you can see here, it's April 20, 2016, and the delivery was April 2016. Okay, I don't know actually, but yeah, entered into service 2017. Okay, interesting. Anyway, then he operates with Alitalia, and as you know, unfortunately, then Alitalia was closed. And yeah, now there is ITA, and they didn't want to use, I mean, I don't know if they didn't want to use, but actually they didn't use the 777 from Alitalia. They used other plane, almost, I mean, basically Airbus fleet, A330, A320, but no 777. So every 777 by Alitalia, I don't know if it's under, let's say, destroyment. But yeah, this is probably the current status of the poor plane here. Yeah. Oh wow, in United States. This was already. This is it. I'm wondering how this plane in this status went from Fiumicino to United States, probably because here, I don't know. I don't want to make any guess. But yeah, 2020, probably this was just during COVID. And then they, yeah, start operating it again, and then they just flew it to United States to be demolished. Yeah, this is the, yeah, this is what happened to many planes actually, too many 777 of Alitalia. Luckily we have the SIM, luckily it's still flying here, it's still flying with his old livery. But yeah, this was a bit the history of this of this epic machine, which is the 777. Let's see. Yeah, I see a nice plateau, coastline here, plateau. We have definitely some hills around. I didn't also expect, I'm so ignorant about Vietnam, I'm sorry. But yeah, we can go direct Bison, by the way. But yeah, it's very big country. Okay. Okay, very strong interception for us. Back to Vietnam. All right. So, since we have a little bit of time, not much actually, but let me show you a little bit of routing of Vietnam Airlines. Also to project the next flight we're gonna do with this plane. Okay. So, Vietnam Airlines. All right. So as you told you before, there are many hubs. So you can see Ho Chi. I'm not gonna pronounce it, but anyway, this one where we, from which we flew today, and also Hanoi where we are going today, it's kind of a hub. I have no idea if the capital is this one or this one. Again, so sorry. But yeah, whatever. So today we're going here. Very interesting flights are happening. I can see two flights. One is Hong Kong, of course, and one is Guangzhou, which is very interesting airport, very big one. I guess we have it in the same. I guess we have it in on Navia. So we're gonna probably do these two flights for sure, and then we will see. We can go to Bangkok. We can go back here. So we have quite some options. We can go to Singapore. Very interesting as well. So yeah, we can do some activity Hong Kong back here, then Guangzhou back here, then we can go, I don't know, Bangkok, this one, and then Singapore back, Kuala Lumpur back. So yeah, we have some ops we can do. I also was wondering about where is going San Francisco from the south. So I guess this is the capital, right? Probably. Okay, let's wait the classic interruption here. Okay, so they go to San Francisco, and in Europe they go to Malpensa, interesting, Munich, Frankfurt, Copenhagen, Paris, and London. Okay, India as well, New Delhi, yeah, Japan as well, of course. Yeah, there are some quite interesting ops you can do with Vietnam Airlines, actually. Jakarta, this is Bali. Yeah. And also you can go to Sydney or Melbourne. Wow, pretty interesting. Okay, so we have some stuff to do with this plane here. we don't. Oh yeah, we have constraint. All right, so we do need to check the procedure again. Not again, but we don't have controller, right? Yeah. No controller. Let's go check to the procedure. Also because it's not gonna take forever for us to be there. Not at all. So we're current direct to Bison. Yeah. From Bison, I saw there is an approach. Sorry, an arrival. Wow. Yeah, should be. Wait, I checked before. Was Upvan? I don't remember. So in this case, we have to check the approaches before. So let's go to approach. I guess it was whiskey. No, it's not whiskey. It's, oh wow, this is RMP. GOMEP transition and yeah, Upvan. Interesting stuff here. Look at this. Okay. But I saw an arrival that was passing through. I don't remember the waypoint now. Because I see Upvan here. This is. I'm wondering what this is. Is the 3 Foxtrot. Why is GOMEP. Now this is interesting. There is a strange noise sometimes. This is interesting, but this is gonna lead us to November Bravo 6362. This here. No, this is fine. I mean, 3 Echo. There we go. Okay, GOMEP, fine. And from GOMEP, yeah, LS Zulu. Sorry, LS X-ray. Yeah, this is perfect for us. Okay. So we do have a below altitude constraint, so at top of descent we're gonna just go direct to, yeah, to GOMEP probably. And then the ILS. GOMEP to final. Pretty basic stuff. We have to be aware of this elevation, which is very close, 1,500 feet the interception altitude, 1,200 feet the terrain. Very interesting, we'll see. But yeah, other than that, I don't see any other point to be needed to underline. Look at this. It's getting dark, I guess. Anyway, departure and arrival. So, departure and arrival. We have ILS. It's running running one left. Wait a sec. This is not our airport. Okay. Okay, so ILS X-ray, one left, yeah. Transition GOMEP, and the arrival is BISO 3 Echo. Execute, yeah, let's go. Okay, so at top of the sun we're gonna go direct to GOMEP, as I told you. Let's check a little bit on Sky Vector, the elevation around. Close this stuff here, my god, this website is a nightmare, but it's really cool, so I'm continuing using it. So as you can see here, we have some elevation for sure, 3,000 feet high. Interesting. We should have something on final as well. But other than that, is a big plateau. I don't know if we're gonna be able to spot some mountains. There are kind of high one. Oh my god, high one here, 8,000 feet. A lot of hills. Yeah, pretty cool. We will go to Hong Kong. It's not that close, unfortunately, but we will go to. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's fine. Not too far. Not Kaitak, of course. So the problem with Kaitak is that there is in Flight Simulator 2024, but also 2020, there is the custom default model of Kaitak. If you don't know, Kaitak was the old airport of Hong Kong, one of the most incredible airports in the world. Closed now. But yeah, it's still present on the sim. It's a custom airport actually on the sim. The problem is that, of course, we don't have any Navigraph data, because Navigraph is based on real-time, real-time word. So Kaitak is closed, so there is no Kaitak. Long story short. So you don't have any procedure to shoot. Was mainly, for what I learned, was a visual approach. But yeah. Super complex. I don't know, I mean, it's full of people flying Kaitak these days. I don't know how they manage to... I mean, perhaps... you know what? Perhaps in VATSIM Hong Kong you can find shorts. But the question is, are they working on I mean, since I have Navigraph data... I can check this. We have a little bit of time. Let me see. VATSIM Hong Kong. Yeah, there is Kaitak. I already saw it. I already saw it. Pilots, airport charts, Kaitak. Wow. Approach charts. Oh boy. This is how they go there. Okay, but this is the easy approach, right? Yeah. There was an ILS? Oh wow, I didn't know that. I guess they never used this runway. This is runway 31. So there was an ILS runway 31, I didn't know that. But the cool approach is this one here. Visual approach. Visual step down approach will only be permitted provided that cloud seeding, okay, not fast for visibility, not interference caused to aircraft carrying out instrumental approach departure procedure. Yeah, fine, but how do you shoot it? This is a VOR. Oh, maybe not. 1.9ers sound like it. Do they have an ILS here and then you have to do the visual? ILS DME. EGS DME. I have no idea, I have to inform myself. So I don't know if these frequencies are actually working. But, wow, this is very cool. Very cool. These are seed charts. This is cool that people maintain this. Incredible. Incredible. Wow. We should try Kaitak, maybe without ATC. No, I should try Kaitak offline before. So yeah, Kaitak was epic. I mean, it's not really a difficult airport to go, for what I learned. I mean, it's of course difficult, but nothing too crazy. Wait, because my sim it's frozen. Everything fine. Yeah. But yeah, the point of Kaitak is that they were going there with extremely big planes. I don't know the runway length now, but we do have a ground chart. Yeah. Yeah, we do have one, but I can't see the... Okay, never mind now. But yeah, the point of Kaitak is that they were going there with extremely big plane. Because it was the only option. I mean, probably to land in... and to transfer some type of stuff to Hong Kong. So they were landing there with 747, for example, which is crazy, of course. But yeah. It's one of the most iconic airports in the world. Was one of the most iconic airports in the world. Like Quito, old Quito airport, which is present in the flight simulator also in 2024, because was one of the, I mean, it's very historical, also related to MSFS. I had FS24 at the time, and there was this mission to land in Quito, and was still the old Quito. Yeah, another airport that was maintained in the sim, and there are some other cases, of course. But yeah, also Quito, new Quito airport is not... I mean, the big difference between the old Quito and the new Quito is the runway length. I mean, the new Quito is 4,000 feet long. Sorry, 4,000 meter long, so... Yeah. way easier in some way, but yeah, try it. I mean, try it, especially landing. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, by the way, we are close to top of descent. At 10 miles from top of descent, I'm gonna go direct to GOMEP to avoid the constraint. And we should see some land in front of us. So meter destination is it's Cabo K. So we will not expect to have any clouds layer or bad visibility close to the ground. Wind is 5 knots, pretty calm. No, not much to report. I mean, do we have already the? Yeah, the frequency is fine. As always, if you have any question about the flight or the plane or the sim, feel free to ask. Will be a pleasure to answer if I can. Yeah, we have to reset altitude, but this is due to, of course, the top of descent incoming. In this case, go direct to GOMEP. Okay, let's see if we have a big difference on the top of descent. Doesn't look like, so in this case, let's descend. Fly level 210 initially. So descent speed is gonna be 250. Wow, very slow descent rate. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we're still pretty far, but whatever. Yeah, because of the cost index. Okay, speed is mine. Yeah, vertical speed is mine. 250 knots. Go down. And we have to calculate performance. So the runway destination is, okay, it's 3,200 meter long. Very interesting. Performance tool, landing en route, select runway 1 left, this is fine. Import for an aircraft, this is fine. Auto brake 3, yeah, can be. Let's try auto brake 3. Auto brake 2. Auto brake 2 is fine as well. So auto brake 2 will be auto brake set. Vertical path still not available. So descent, recall nodes and auto brake done. Landing data, VREF and minimum. VREF set minimum is it's 255 barometric. Okay, let's go. Set. This is set. Approach briefing completed. It's completed. We already did it. And then altimeter will be in a while. Altimeter as destination is the same of departure. 1012. Sorry. Okay, vertical path catching us. Oh my god. Okay, 112. It's catching us, but it's catching us quite slowly. I'm quite kind of surprised. Usually, I mean, of course, the cost index is low, maybe for that. Yeah, we do have a very high cost index usually with the 777. Not today. Definitely, we have to increase the descent rate, but yeah, not much. Okay, I guess 1,500 at least. Let's see if we're able to maintain. I'm watching this stuff, of course. This is our vertical path. Now we are right on the vertical path. And now we are getting above the vertical path, so I'm gonna add some descent rate until we are able to maintain it. Come on. Probably 1,800 should be fine. Let's see. 1,800. We are still losing it. 2,000 feet per minute then. Yeah, I like to use vertical speed usually, especially in the initial phase of the descent. Okay, 2,000 feet per minute. We are still, okay, not really. Let's see, we are losing it. Yeah. Yeah, we're losing it a bit. So 2,200, also because we have to recover. Oh, look at the cost line in front of us in the meantime. 2,200, and then we're gonna reduce it. If we overshoot the indicated airspeed, is not a problem. I mean, the speed that we set up manually. Okay, now we are catching it, so that's completely fine. Let me go back to VNav here. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let me close this. Let me close this. Okay. Oh, we do have a traffic on ground. Okay. A320. Okay. Keep in mind we have a traffic. Yeah, we can reduce now this rate. I guess 2,000 feet per minute is completely fine. Let's try 2,100. No, I guess 2,000 is completely fine. We're gonna maintain 2,000 for now. Let's give a check to the external view. Not to the external view, to the wing view. Sun is setting. Of course, we're not flying real daytime. Now is night there, so it would be just be dark outside. Yeah, 2,000 feet per minute is fine as a rate of descent for the moment. Yeah, we're gonna get quite close to that area that we saw in Skyvect. I mean, let me see here. Yeah, we're gonna get in the procedure quite close to this stuff and then turn on final. There is that terrain very close. I mean, 1,500 interception altitude, 1,200 the terrain. So yeah, that's very close. The terrain below the interception area, of course, not the altitude, no, not the airport altitude. The airport altitude is just very low. It's 43 feet. Yeah. And I remind you, we are in Vietnam at the moment with the 777-200 ER from Vietnam Airlines. A plane that doesn't fly anymore, a plane that was operated by Alitalia from 2016. I'm speaking of this one. Victor November Alpha 414, and nowadays is under demolition. Okay. So we do have a traffic on ground. I mean, I guess they have to use two different runs. Okay, it's a French guy. Alright. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Look at those river. Alright. Yeah, we're descending pretty slow because of the yeah, cost index was very, very low. Yeah, I guess they still, I mean, I don't really get why. I mean, the cost index, long story short, is the overall performance of the plane. So the lower is the cost index, the less fuel you're gonna burn. I mean, we are talking about the same routing, so your cruise speed is gonna be lower. Your climb speed is gonna be lower as well, which also makes sense because the more you climb, the less fuel you're gonna burn. So if you climb like 300 knots, 320 knots, it's true that in the initial part you will be way faster and gain time, but then the climb will be, of course, slower because you have to maintain an airspeed, so the plane is gonna struggle more. So on the opposite, if you're climbing like as today on indicated 270 is gonna be way easier. Your vertical speed is gonna be way higher, so you're gonna get faster. But I don't get why with a lower cost index also the descent speed is lower, because the more you stay high, the less you use. I mean, it's true that when you're descending, you're gonna be basically in idle, so it doesn't make much difference. But I don't see the point to have such a difference on the climb, on the descent as well. But I should talk with a specialist about this. Whatever. You can also manually modify the cost index, but I suggest you to do it on sim brief planning as well, because I guess the fuel calculation will be a little bit different. I guess, at least. All right, zoom in. Continue descent, fly level 210, sorry, for level 110. Vertical path is catching us. Okay, we are over land now. Oops. Yeah, we are over land. Also because VATSIM is a little bit delayed, so we are definitely over land. Yeah, it's not gonna take that much from here. We are oh wow, still 70 miles from Gomep. I thought we were closer. So we will be at Gomep in 10 minutes more or less. A little bit more than less. At Gomep we will be on final basically, so we can descend 4,000 feet actually. We don't have to decelerate and nothing, so let's just increase our let's just descend. Oh wow, we are losing the vertical path now. Okay. Yeah, also because if you descend early, your ground speed is gonna lower earlier, so I don't know. The time you spend in idle will be of course there is a reason, but honestly I can't really figure out. I love the pen click on the 777. Okay, so we're close to this hill area. The airport should be around. Well, it's close to the river. Maybe here, around here should be. Something like that. So next flight we're gonna do with the 777 will be Hong Kong for sure. Again, the new Hong Kong, sorry. Oh yeah, we're gonna go there. I've been in Hong Kong in the sim recently with the look at. No, this is the new one. This is Kai-Tak. I've been to Czech Lap Kok. What the fuck I said the first time. But this is the mysterious, I'm gonna tell you something about this. I did a long haul from Zurich to Hong Kong. Yeah, this is a strange. I mean, they open it quite usually. It's close to Chengdu, which is a way more famous airport. But they opened this here. I remember one day I was doing a flight from Chengdu to another airport here. There was approach alone and also tower, I guess. Just there alone. Look at also today. I mean, there is just one traffic flying. Nobody on ground. It's 3 hours online. Wow. I don't if they are trying to get people used to fly there, but this is a very cool region, of course, of China, Sichuan. I guess it's Sichuan at least. I went there with Sichuan Airlines, and Sichuan Airline is operating there, but yeah, so I guess, but yeah, I'm not sure. And this vertical path is doing strange stuff for sure. But wow, look at this place, by the way. Let me set up the Town view. But yeah, we will have to fly to China again because I spot some interesting airport before checking some routing. So I have to move. I have to go back to Chengdu with my A320, and then we're gonna make some interesting flights. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I mean, I don't know, because I want to do also the world tour with the Kodiak. Would be another A320. Would be another flight. It was. I mean, technically today we had ATC. At least we had clearance, which is one of the most important parts. No ATC during descent, unfortunately. We had a little bit of ATC today, so I don't know. I will think about it. Oh, we should go back to Europe. Also I don't even know if I have much time tomorrow. So Chengdu can be a choice because it's a short flight. We'll see. Also the departure is very cool. I have the plane. I mean, I can show you, of course. This is the airport's open right now, right? Yeah. They have control here, incredible. So I have the airport here. Chengdu is wait a sec. Where is Chengdu? I see here, okay. Yeah, I see Sichuan. I see I guess it's Kunming. Yeah, this one is very interesting in the middle of the month. So I want to bring the A320 back to Chengdu and then go here, if it's present on the sim, of course. Which I mean, it's not that sure in the sim. Okay, traffic is still on ground. We're doing fine on the vertical path. Altimeter set. Speed brake armed. Okay. Yeah, plateau area. This is, I mean, this side here is hilly. Yeah. What a place. What a place. Also Vietnam. Yeah, and they have mountains as well. I mean, yeah, look at this area here. Really cool. This is the border. Yeah. So this is included. This stuff is 6,000. I guess it's quite high. But yeah, whatever. We're getting closer to our destination. Zooming. I don't know why this vertical path. Sometimes we're losing it, sometimes it's catching us. A little bit weird. So the river is there. Yeah, the airport is close to the river. No, wait a sec. It's not. Yeah, it's not really close to the river. It's on the other side, though. I see some clouds. I mean, is it okay? Yeah. Okay, 30 miles from the turn. Yeah, 5 minutes from the turn. Okay, we can reduce descending speed. Landing right. Sorry, not landing lights, but yeah, landing lights on. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, now it's catching us again. Speed brake armed, auto brake armed. We are fully ready. We just need to drop flaps and yeah, and land the plane. And gear, of course. So 4,000 feet at GOMAP. We will see how we are in the vertical path. So after GOMAP, we can descend to 2,500. And on final, so after November Bravo 601, we can descend 1,500. So I guess we have to be quite sharp here, because on the turn we're gonna be very close to the runway already. Oh yeah. I expect to have the ILS signal pretty soon, to be honest. We're very close. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is a custom building to be seen from this distance. Interesting, they have a custom building here. So the airport probably is this or this. One of these two stuff here. Yeah. Wow. Hanoi. This should be Hanoi. Wow. I love the atmospheric light. Okay. Oh wow. We're lower on the vertical path, but it's fine, I mean. I'm gonna reduce just because I want to slow down a bit. Let's set up speed on up. Speed on up set. Okay, 1,000 feet per minute on the descent rate. Slow down. Oh, it's a long time I don't land the 777. I just realized it. It's gonna be interesting. There is still the traffic. Yeah, it's still there. 1228. I am in Unicom. Yeah, this is a custom building. Imagine we have a custom building here. Wow. I don't think there was a Vietnam War update. Yeah, this one should be the airport. Yeah, probably it is. Yeah, it's this one here. Or not. Well, it's around there anyway. Yeah, but I do see clouds. I mean, Mather is still old. Whatever, I mean. It's not really needed at the moment. So we're losing speed. We are losing also ground speed, which is fine. The ILS is not... I mean, I'm not receiving the ILS for now, which is kind of interesting. I remind you we had some nice problem with the ILS in Malta, I mean, a couple of weeks ago, with this same plane. But yeah, let's continue the approach for now. I mean, we can go visual in case. We are pretty close, 1,500 feet for intercepting, so we're gonna have the runway inside. Okay. Descent rate is fine. Yeah, just that building, but because this is custom. Okay, no ILS signal for now. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm ready to switch to visual, honestly. We have a good visibility. Why not? Okay, speed check. Flaps 1. All right. Flaps 1 set. Let's add a bit of drag here. I don't see the ILS. I'm not sure we're gonna have ILS at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure at all. We'll see. I still trust the sim, but I'm not that sure. Because we should be receiving it. I mean, we are not that far from the airport. We are less than 20 miles. Okay, descending 2500. Okay. Speed on 1. Alright. Let's see the turn here. Look at this over the river. Wow. Pretty cool. Okay, sync the heading. No, we're not gonna have the ILS. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have the ILS. Speed check. Flaps 5. Okay. Speed on 5. Let's slow down at least. Speed check, gear down. Alright. So yeah, I don't think at this point we're gonna have the ILS. We're gonna have the ILS at all. It's gonna be a visual approach. Let's go down 1500. Okay, on the turn. I'm gonna try a localizer, but no, I'm not gonna try any localizer. So this is the second time with the 777 we don't have any ILS. I don't know again if it's a scenery problem or what else. What is doing? Okay, I see the airport by the way. I'm trying to understand what the plane is doing actually. Okay, so let's enjoy the area at least. Look at this. Wow. With the sunset there as well. That was a very interesting turn to be honest. Speed check. Flaps. Yeah, speed check flaps 15. Speed on 15. Okay, let's go. Go around is 4,000 feet. Let's go display. Bye bye traffic. Vietnam Airlines 6070. Visual 11 left. Autopilot off. Flaps. So approach speed is 134. So we are visual. Apparently we don't have ILS. Luckily I started to set up the plane quite early. Speed on 25. Okay, 134 speed on actually on approach. Flaps full. Okay, last check here. Let's go check also on the other side. Some hills. Okay, let's go. Let's go also because we have to use the left runway, not the right one. Okay. Fly director off. We are visual.
1,000.
Okay, recover a bit. So we have auto thrust reduction on flare with the 777. Okay, I need to reduce a little bit this. Okay, I see the other traffic. Yeah, we're super low. Recovering. We have good visibility. Okay, I don't trust that puppy at all. Yeah. We're not high. Continue. We're not high at all.
100.
Sorry, we're not low at all.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown, reverse. Okay. 60 reversing. Manual braking. So yeah, classical MSFS problem. The puppy was completely wrong, was indicating us to be low. So yeah, I end up being high. Not much, a little bit. So this is a taxiway, even if it's really poor. But yeah, we do have a traffic. Okay, let's cross. Nearby traffic. Vietnam Airlines 6070 crossing. One more right. Yeah, I should have turned this on, but whatever. Taxi lights. APU. Laps up. Alright, the terminal is there.
Double traffic, Pacific 6081, runway 11 right, lining up.
Let's go this. Mobile traffic, Vietnam 6070. Alright, vacated. Alright. There's a departure. I guess he's doing the same flight of us on the opposite direction. This guy here. With a triple? No, it's with an A320, yeah. Terrain off. APU starting. Wow, I love this machine. Landing lights off, run it, turn off, and strobe lights. So we can park. Okay, yeah. I spot a parking right here. How was the landing? Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, we had some, well, interesting, we didn't have the ILS. Very, very interesting. It's the second time that happened with the 777. Again, I don't know if it's a 777 problem or it's just a coincidence. I should check with the Phoenix probably. But yeah, I'm probably a flight. I'm gonna do this check. I'm gonna start a flight here with a Phoenix or with another plane and see if I receive the ILS or not. Look at this enormous machine. Okay, we have to turn here, slow down. Alright. Straight ahead. I'm gonna take yeah, this second one. Or this one. Yeah, this one is fine. Wow, it's it's very well. I mean, it's badly position the jetway. So I'm gonna try to park in some way, but to not crash into the jetway with the nose. Look at the marshal in the wrong position. Okay. Parking brake set. APU is running. Engine off. Transponder off. Okay. There we go. APU is running. Beacon lights. Is the traffic taking off or what? Still there, I don't know why. And let's connect some stuff here. And we want shocks, jetway, ground power. Okay, let's wait for. Yeah, the jetway is actually connecting, even though it's completely bugged. APU off. Yeah, look at this. Traffic still not moving. Okay, cargo. Fuel truck and cargo connect. Okay, let's go outside to do some plane spotting. No, I don't remember how to trigger the... Ah, we see you. No! Oh my god. To trigger the... How was the key? Was this? Before the camera. Oh my god. Ah, wait. No. I don't know. I guess it's rolling now. Yeah, but we're gonna see anything like this. Okay. Oops. No, it's not moving, I mean. Look at him. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. I guess let's go. Let's go. Can't stay here all the night waiting. Oh, I have taxi lights on. Oh my god. For the 4th time out of the plane. Look at that. It's really interesting. Okay. So this is it for today. I wish you a nice evening. Yeah, see you next. Oops, not this.